signs in the crowd saying things along the lines of "Fire Miles Brand," "No night, no money," and a huge sign toward the front.
There's really, I think over all the years that I've been here, one of the things that I've tried to keep uppermost in my mind with the basketball program is that the students are a very big part of it. And sometimes when maybe I slip a little bit or I don't, or I might not have that at the top of priorities. My wife Karen always reminds me, because I guarantee you in the 12 or 13 years that she's been here, there's nobody that has been more concerned or given me more ideas on what could be done as far as basketball is concerned for you, the students, than my wife Karen can. You do it in a minute now. You do it in a minute. Now, what she's done, and what I hope all of you students will take part in, is a walk, run for cancer that Karen has worked hard on, that will be set up here in Bloomington on the morning of the 14th of October. And she really wants you students to participate in it, because there aren't any of us anywhere that haven't been touched in some way by cancer. Okay? You gotta say that now.
I hope what he just did won't be termed inappropriate physical contact. But,
you know, I'm here talking to you as students in the year 2000. But what I think I'm really doing is talking to all students who have attended this university since 1971. How many of you students had a mom or a dad or a brother or sister who have attended Indiana since 1971? I mean, I've been here so long. Have any of you have grandparents that attended Indiana? Well, as I said, basketball has been I think a real cooperative venture. There have been a lot of people that have been involved with it. Coaches, administrators, not recently. Fans, and nobody any more so than students over the years. And that's why I say I feel as though I'm talking to all students since 1971. There's been a tremendous support from the student body for basketball. I mean, you had parents and brothers and sisters that rooted for May and Benson and Buckner and Cruz and Abernathy and Woodson and Tolbert and Turner and Kitchell and Whitman and Cheney and and the Grahams and Steve Isle and everybody that we've had here. And the one thing that I've taken great pride in with the student body is how hard the students have always rooted for us. I remember games when we were trying to get back from having lost, or maybe we'd lost a couple of games, and the students sensed that we needed something a little bit extra, and they gave it to us. There were times when we had to win 2 or 3 games in a row, and as the players rose to the occasion, so too did the students. We have tried to maintain a seating arrangement for you that is by far the highest percentage seating for students of any university in the country that plays basketball. And those students, since 1971, have helped you earn that. And they've earned it not just with their support of the team, the players, the coaches. They've earned it with the way they've conducted themselves, the decorum in Assembly Hall. You'll see a new Assembly Hall, I'm sure. When you go there this year, there will probably be ads in it for everything from dog biscuits to Pepsi-Cola, I would imagine. But we've always tried to keep it really free from commercialism. It's kind of a sacred place where students come to play and students come to cheer. And just as I've always wanted our players to be a part of the student body, so too have I always wanted our students to be a part of our team. And I think that our students have been that. Now, just as your moms and your dads, your brothers and your sisters have supported a lot of the teams and the players that I briefly mentioned without really being able to cover every player and every team, but I'd love to do that. I'd love to stand here and go through a lot of great memories of great players and great teams and great games and tough games for you, but I'm not going to do that. That's all been chronicled many times. What I want to ask of you is this. The same support that our teams have had for 29 years from you students is the same support that these kids playing on this team this year should get from you students. When you go into Assembly Hall for the first game this year, I want you to remember what I said about what your moms and dads, your brothers and sisters, your aunts and uncles, your friends that have been in those seats before you have meant to our basketball team. And I want you to mean the same thing to this basketball team. I have really enjoyed having had an association with students at Indiana University during the past 29 years. I said when I came here that if I had taken a year off and went around the country to find a place where I could coach, the most ideally suited place to me I could not have come up with a better place than Indiana University. People change. People change over the years. That must be an administration helicopter up there. People change over the years, and that changes situations for good and for bad. But don't let the student body, the energy, the enthusiasm that the student body has had for basketball, please don't let that change. If you want to do something to remember me by, do that. Continue the same energy, the same enthusiasm that the students before you have given to basketball. I'll be very proud of you for doing that. I'd like to thank John Ryan and Bill Orwig, George Pennell, Ed Williams, and Bill Armstrong for giving me a chance, for helping me get started as a basketball coach here at Indiana University. When you run into one of those fans that was a student here since 1971, I want you to just tell them that I said thanks to them also. Thanks to them for giving me a lot of great memories here at Indiana. Don't forget, this basketball team is your basketball team. There have been a lot of things that have happened here in the last 4 or 5 days. You've got a kid that was a student here just a second. Whoa. You got a kid that was a student here that I tried to show something to about courtesy, and I really believe that he got caught in a real surprise situation. I think he was a kid that was a little bit flustered, maybe a little bit more than a little bit flustered. I think he's been kind of led astray by a stepfather. That's the only penance that kid ever needs. So let that kid be a student and let him get on with life. This thing, believe me, had happened to me long before that situation took place. Believe me, that kid is not responsible for my not coaching at Indiana, and make sure that you understand that. I want to thank. You're about to see probably a first in my 38-year career in coaching, and that's me thanking a newspaper for anything. But I would like to thank the IDS for supporting and setting up this chance for us to get together here tonight. And I might add that it was done with absolutely no cooperation from the administration. In fact, if if I were you guys, now I'd be careful about letting anybody know that you were here tonight, because these people in the administration are really great at one thing, and that's putting a spin on things. Putting a spin on anything possible. Anything possible to work to their advantage with no attention being paid to the truth. And I'll guarantee you that nobody, and you'll have to put a little thought into this one, nobody is better at the spin technique than right here. Charlie McCarthy and Edgar Bergen are the very best there are at it. All right, now, let me really turn serious for a moment. I want to wish you all the best at whatever you do. But to be the best, and not even to be the best, but to have the best opportunities, you've got to work to be the very best student that you can. You've got to get the most out of being here. This is a great university. Trustees, administration, faculties change, and they increase or decrease occasionally, to some extent, the worth of a university. But this university has really stood the test of time, because the really good people that take care of you in the classroom and in every other way far outnumber the people that have agendas that don't involve the students first of all. Now, as I wish each of you the very best, and I thank each of you for your support of myself, Karen, and the rest of our family, I ask something from you. I have from this Board of Trustees and this administration, after 29 years, not even received a wish of any kind for good fortune in the future. What I'd like you to do one thing for myself and my family, because I haven't retired. I don't intend to retire. As of the other day, I was looking for a new coaching opportunity. I had great kids and a great experience at West Point before I came here. I had great kids and a great experience at Indiana while I've been here. I hope to have great kids and a great experience where I go from here to coach. And as I leave here, I'd like each of you to just take a minute, a full minute, to bow your heads, and in whatever way you do, wish myself and my family the very best, as I wish you the very best.